partners. Now here in our WCTV studios, we have a special guest with us this morning. We have Rebecca Weaver live in studio, and Rebecca is making a delicious treat specifically for New Year's Eve. Now, Rebecca, what are we making today?
Yes, so I know so many people are so excited that 2020 is almost over.
Yeah.
So today's show is dedicated to all of our viewers out there who have their superstitions, because, you know, we all want a better 2021, but it's like, you know what, without the 2020 that we had, could it really get any worse?
Oh, I know that's right.
Anything is an improvement. So yes, we are talking about New Year's food superstitions and foods that you can eat to have a very lucky or luckier 2021.
Alrighty, and so what all entails of the sweet and tangy kale salad?
Yes, so the dish that we made pretty much wraps up all your superstitions all into one, and we'll get to that in a second. But some interesting fun facts. Did you know that on New Year's you're not supposed to eat chicken, turkey, or lobster?
No.
Do you want to guess why?
Oh, yeah, tell me.
So apparently chicken and turkey, to get their food, they scratch backwards, and lobsters walk backwards. So if you eat anything that moves backwards at all, then you won't have any forward progress in the new year.
Okay. Yes. And Rebecca with the fun facts as always. I love it.
Did you know? But also, so our dish today also features salmon. And so fish is a very lucky dish to have on New Year's, because fish swim in schools, which signifies abundance, and they also swim forward, which again signifies that forward movement and that progress. And so today what we have is a sweet and tangy kale and cabbage slaw. And so you can also use collards. I know collards are very traditional in the South. I'm actually about to commit blasphemy because I don't like collards.
Hey, I hate to say this on air, but I'm not a fan either.
Let's just not tell our viewers. Are they watching? I don't know. But yeah, so I actually substituted collards, because you can do a collard slaw as well, but I substituted for kale because, again, I do prefer kale better. But also all of the green vegetables, the leafy green vegetables, you can pretty much have any of them because they signify money. And so in ours, yes, because of the green color. And so we have in our slaw today, we have chopped kale, we have chopped cabbage, and you can also add red cabbage as well to give it more color. And then so we have pomegranate seeds in here too. Ooh. Now pomegranates are considered very lucky as well. One, because of the seed factor, you know, obviously signifying life, you know, fertility and prosperity, and then also because of their round color. So anything that's round signifies coins, which obviously signifies wealth and riches and fortune. And so we have some cranberries in there as well, also for that roundness. And then so in order to actually make our dish, give it that sweet and tangy flavor, what I did is I added a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, a 1/4 cup of olive oil, 2½ tablespoons of raspberry vinaigrette to give it that sweetness. And then I added 2 tablespoons of a sweet and tangy mustard. Now, the mustard is gold, which, what do you think that signifies?
Of course, money.
Money. And then also honey. Honey is also gold. And so I added a 1 teaspoon actually of honey. Now, if you wanted to, you could also fry up some bacon and crumple it and add that as well. Pork is also considered a very lucky animal. However, today's dish is vegetarian and vegan. So that way, you know, if you don't eat meat, you can still enjoy this dish as well. And then all we did is we combined all of our ingredients together, plated it. Obviously, you see those beautiful red, vibrant colors. And then I steamed the fish and then, you know, just lay that across. Now, you can either serve this dish, you know, warm, or with the slaw, if you just freshly made the slaw, it'll be at room temperature. And then with a fresh steamed fish, or you can chill it and have a great New Year's Day lunch.
Ooh, yummy, yummy. And of course, you know, here we are all about the meal prep. So as far as lasting in the refrigerator, how long does this delicious meal last for?
Really just a few days, because again, you do have the vinegar sitting in there with the vegetables in there, so they're going to absorb it. So I like to let mine sit and marinate overnight, so that way the vegetables really absorb that flavor, but you're not going to be able to have it more than probably 3 days, I would say.
Alrighty. And as far as kind of the tips and tricks for cooking the salmon, do you have any suggestions for our viewers just about kind of the perfect way to make a salmon? Because I know if you let it it cook too long, it can get a little dry. You know, you want to make it perfect.
Yes, so my family, like whenever we go out anywhere, I'm always like salmon medium. Like I always have to specify because some people will dry out the salmon. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need like 3 drinks just to get the salmon down. Honestly, I love steamed salmon because in my mind, it is the perfect doneness.
Yes.
You know, it's moist, it's soft, so I prefer to steam.
Oh, yummy, yummy. And it all looks delicious. I just, you know, I love the fact that, you know, you had all these different kind of anecdotes for why these are lucky. So remember, no chicken, no lobster, and no turkey.
Right,
you know, because you want to make sure that 2021 is not a repeat of 2020.
And eat 12 grapes at midnight.
Ooh, 12 grapes. I've never heard that, so I'm going to have to do that,
yes,
of course.
Apparently that is a Latin American tradition.
Oh, hey. Well, for all the traditions that we have, we're going to clip this at the end of our show and put it on our website at WCTV.tv. Rebecca,
Happy
thank
New
you.
Year.
Happy New Year. We'll be right back.